welcome back to day 7 of the Roulette Grinder. Trying to grind out a profit of $150 a day playing online roulette. Currently, we have two casinos. We're in FanDuel and we're in Stake. We have $466 in FanDuel. We started with a 500 there, and we're up to 642 at Stake. We started with 490 there. We were going to start with 500, but because of Bitcoin and transaction fees, it was 490. So you can see we've had two really good days in a row of 150 and 131. So we really are getting up there, but we're nowhere near our 150 daily average. So again, I'm going to have to readjust what our target's going to be moving forward. Just making any profit per day is awesome. You can see we've had the 3 negative days and 3 positive days. We are currently up a little bit, $108 from our original, or a little more actually, but it's nowhere near the $150 a day. So I'm gonna have to take a few more risks, but still managing the bankroll and the budget at the same time. Again, starting with $1,000 is not a lot of money when you're playing online roulette, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try some new strategies and methods, and we're gonna have some fun along the way. It's Saturday. It's really nice outside today, so I don't want to be playing too long. Let's get right into the roulette, and hopefully we will have a shorter session for y'all. We're gonna go to live roulette. We have our favorites. Got our tracker up. Hopefully you can see and hear me pretty well here. I wanted to try to set up some favorites today. Yeah, I have some favorites. The streets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna start a new strategy. My philosophy is I'm gonna play 9 streets, and I'm not gonna move them. I feel like the odds are the same. I feel like if you start switching around looking for hot and cold streets, you probably just get burned anyway. So we're gonna start at $2 per street, and we're gonna double on a loss, and we're gonna wait for 2 wins in a row to get back that. We're covering 27 numbers, so hopefully we'll get some good streaks going. So let's start it up. We're gonna go starting here with $2 each, and I'll save this bet. Hopefully we can get this all in time. It's a very clunky system. See, I messed that up already. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it in. It's too... Yep, see the way you click. It's not good. Yep, so I messed that up already. Fingers are not working well with this system. It's small to click on these little spots. You got to be absolutely precise. If you missed it, you're betting on the numbers. So, again, we're starting with real money. We're starting with 644, I said, in stake, I believe. But we have a bet on the table of $11, so we'll have to adjust this bet. But man, my fingers don't work. And there is a loss already. Great. What hit? The 4 hit. All right, that's okay. So let's start it up for real here. And these are the 9 streets I want to play. So we're covering 73% of the board. We have an $18 bet. We will double on losses, wait for 2 wins in a row to recover, and then go back to our base bet. So let me go ahead and save this play here. I have to wait till it spins, I believe, to save the play. And we'll see if this works. We're down 11 on that crazy spin. 613 balance. Not going to do as much talking today. Going to focus on playing. Never really had luck on the street method, so let's see if we can get some wins in a row. So there is a nice win to start out. I'm going to save the play. So there's our 2 on street. We're going to repeat the bet at our $18 bet. Let's see who we got today. We have Ariane. All right, Ariane, let's get our streets here. Let's avoid our wax, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 34, 35, 36, and the 0. So let's get anything between our 7 and 33. Again, I could switch the streets. There are people that change, first 3 in each 12, last 3 in each 12. first and then third, and it's all these combinations of streets. We're going to stay right here and not move. I feel like when I start moving around, it's when I get in trouble. There's another 4. So now we're down 23. We have to double. So not a great start, but we're going to recover. So we now have a $36 bet, $4 in each street, and I'll have to save this as well. We have a little bit of a bankroll in play here to try and get back. 1 win, 2 losses is not good. We want to go up. So hopefully, Ariane can get us some wins in a row. We covering 27 numbers but there are streaks that happen of the numbers you don't cover. This is roulette. This is what happens. Now we need to win 2 in a row to recover here, which we're going to try to do. And I'll probably try some other strategies too today, other methods, and we'll see what happens. There's a win at 31. So let's go ahead and save the last play for our 4. We got to repeat the bet at the same level. Let's get another win in a row so we can get back and kind of start over. We're down 11, 2 and 2. Let's see what we can do. I got my football jersey on, my Jets jersey on today. I'm in a football mode, even though football's a long way away, but the draft is coming up. Who knows what the Jets are going to do? Probably another losing season, but there's always hope. Can't be worse than last year. Got myself a nice rum and Coke, and we're enjoying Saturday. Come on, Ryan, you can do it. There is a win. That's a nice win. So we're back up of $1. We're going to go back down to our original $2 on the streets. And we reset. So let's see if we can continue to climb here and not get this red valley here. We want to go up. And we're going to stay on these same streets. We're not going to move. If I do see them not hitting a lot in a row, we may move, we may stop. We're going to stay pat on this. We're not going to move on these streets. And it might be the wrong move. It might be the right move. This is the way I'm playing. So everybody has their own way to play and their own method. And like I said, I've never really had success on the streets like All on Black does. He just seems to get lucky at the right time and get back. That's a loss. So we're going to have to repeat and double. So we go to 4 in each street right now. And we need to get some wins in a row. And this is not a great start. It just seems like we always have a bad start out of the gate here on the roulette grinder. Never can just go up, up, up. We always seem to get these negative valleys here. Again, I'm watching the bankroll, watching what we have. We're down about 17. We're at 559. We have a long way to go. And let's hope we get a streak going of these numbers. I mean, I believe in variance. I believe in streaks. So let's get a good streak. We have 27 covered. So let's see what happens here. There's a win, number 18. So again, to recover, we need to bet at the same level 2 times in a row. Repeat the bet. That was a 48 win overall. We're now down 5. And we really would like to see that pendulum swing to the green, Ariane. Let's do it. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Thank you so much for joining. Again, as always, please like and subscribe and turn on the notifications. Over 126 subscribers. Really appreciate all the feedback, the comments. I'm really new to the online roulette. Was inspired by All on Black to do this, and I very well might fall flat on my face, but I'm enjoying this. It's a good ride. I enjoy interacting with everybody, learning more about roulette and having a good time. And I know the casino has the edge, but we're going to hope for some variance, hope for some luck, hope for some bankroll management, and see what we can do. So now we're up about $7, and we want to get a little streak going here again. So let's get this green streak going. Let's get our streets from 7 to 33. And let's stop this nonsense of this red peak here. Ariane, you can hook us up for sure. So we're not changing. We're standing pat because I feel like the second I change, those streets are going to hit. That's just the way I feel. So we're going to stay here and not waver. And there's a 0. Lovely roulette. Just can't let us climb. So we're back to 4 in each street. And we're just having some really tough luck with this system. But that's okay. We're down 11. 5 and 4 is not a good ratio. We'd like to see about a 3-to-1 ratio from wins to losses with this system. 4-to-1 ideal, but at least 3-to-1. This is nuts. This is insane. This is really tough luck to start out. Continues like this, we're going to rethink and maybe change our ways, change our method. Like I said, the street method, for whatever reason, just never works out for me. I don't know why, because it's just the way it is. But let's get some good vibes. Let's get some mojo. Let's get some wins going together here. Okay, so we're back in a little bit of profit. I could go back to 2. We're going to stay right here on 4 and climb a little bit. Let's get 2 in a row. 6 and 4. Let's get 2 in a row, Ariane. You can do it. And we just have so much negative here. I know we can get positive. We have 27 numbers covered. That's 73% of the board, Ariane. Help us out. Let's get our 7 to 33 number in. So here we go. Oh, you fickle roulette. You fickle roulette. I mean, I could switch to the first streets here, and I'm not going to do it. We're just going to stay at the 44. I'm not going to go down to the next level right now. This is just insane. We're going to slowly recover at this level, I hope. But if this continues, we're going to be off of this. We're down to about 571, down $35 overall. He's really killing us here. This is just a brutal start. I mean, we're 6 and 5. That's not acceptable, Ariane. That's really crazy. Wow, just insane. And we'll have to take a break, take a pause, and come back with something else. That's just the way it is. We got one. That's 20. All right, we're gonna climb back up here. I think slowly, for sure. All right, we won 48. We're gonna repeat. I don't feel confident to double. I know that's what we should be doing to get back out of it for sure. But he's just been destroying us here at 7 and 5. So let me know in the comments if you would have doubled to 8 on each at this point. I'm trying to save the bankroll here. Obviously, we're in a really bad run. Let me know if you have these kind of days, these kind of runs where you start and you just can't get anything going, any traction at all. You just find yourself in the hole. It's just crazy. We do need a couple more wins in a row to get back and start this all over again. I'm just not feeling confident with him to double, but I really do want to see if we can climb out. There's another loss. See, this is really crazy. Just really tough luck. Tough luck. Down to 59. Wow. Okay. We're going to try one more at this level, see what happens. And if not, we're going to pause and take a break and change up our strategy because he's just destroying us. 7 and 6 on 27 numbers. What is going on, buddy? What is going on? I don't know. You got to have a lot of patience because eventually this really should come back, you know, and I'm going to have to, if I double, I have to play at it like 3 times and I don't want to destroy the bankroll, you know, down a little bit here, but not out. So there's 1. So we're going to try it again and let's see if we can get a streak going here. Get us out of this redness here. We got to get some wins in a row, but I don't feel confident with him at all. I mean, this is crazy. This is roulette. This is what happens, and I could have changed, you know, to the first 3 in each 12 street. Sure, the last 3. The second I change, our numbers are going to hit. I just feel that way. That's just my philosophy. I don't think it matters if you change or not. You got 73% any way you slice it. So that's just the way I feel. We got 1. Okay, there's 2 in a row. Maybe we'll slowly climb out of this hole. Can we get 3 in a row? I'd like to double here and give it a shot. I could even go up just 1 unit, go 6 on each. I'm going to stay right here and slowly grind out of this mess, I hope. We could recover, but I still don't feel confident in him at all. How many losses in a row? It's really mind-boggling with 27 of the numbers. But it's roulette. Having a good time doing this for y'all, and I'm trying to make some profit for us all. And we'll see what we can do. 24, that's a win. So maybe we're getting a little streak going, climbing out of the depths here. Climbing out of the depths. We're going to try it again. Maybe we're starting to get a flow here and hit some numbers. 10 and 6. Maybe this will come around. We'd like to be a 3-to-1 ratio, and we're nowhere near it right now. So let's see if we can get back here. Down about $23 overall. We do have a bet in of $36 right now. So Ariane, let's keep it going. Let's get our streets and not go down again. I'd like to go up, please. And again, I could add a unit on each or double. I could be doing that. He's just really knocking us hard here. All right, that's a good win. So we got a little bit of traction going here. We need really one more at this level to get back up to even and a little profit. So let's see if we can get there. One more time, Ariane. One more time. We're 11 and 6, and it's not good, but maybe this will start to come around. But look at all that red to start. See what happens here. We have a $36 bet. For whatever reason, I never seem to hit these streets. It's crazy. I like other methods, He got it. Okay. Whew. We're back to even Steven. We're going to drop back down to $2 on those same streets, and maybe he can continue a little run here for us. I could stay at 4 on each, feeling good. I just still don't feel confident. We're 50%, 12 and 6. 12 to 6. That's 2-to-1. That's not what we want to see. We really want to see that 3-to-1 and 4-to-1 ratio here. But we're back. We climbed out of it. We're back. Up $1. Thank you very much. Up $1. Profit is profit. Now we want to slowly grind upwards. And we're right back to a loss. Oh, yeah. This guy, man. This dude, man. I don't know. All right. We got to go back to 4 again. Here we are again. It's funny. It's really comical, on a Saturday here. It's very comical. I mean, there's so many methods and systems you can play. Maybe I'm better with the 12s. It seems to be my things, 12s or columns. And not worry about these streets, because these streets are mean streets to me. They're not helping me out. Ariane's really hurting me. We need to get 2 in a row at this level now to really recover and get our numbers here. But you're going to have streaks like this, and there's another loss, and it's just unbelievable. Back down to 53. He's destroying us. He's really killing us. We're going to go again, and we're going to double. This is what you're supposed to do. This is the way All in Black would do it, so we have to recover. Again, not much bankroll for doing this. We need to get some wins for sure. Right, Titan? My dog thinks so too. Craziness. Just absolute craziness, Ariane. I don't get it. 12 and 8. This is an awful chart. It's just absurd. Just really absurd. Here. Tell me what you would do. Would you keep playing? Would you keep at this? All in Black would definitely. He's got the bankroll to cover, and there's a 1. And boy, we are just down now 125. I'm done with this right now. I'm going to take a break. We're going to change up our strategy, change up our method, and we'll be back. And we're back. We're changing up the strategy. we are going to play the columns. We're going to play the second and third column for 3 each as our units. We're going to double on losses. We'll need 2 wins to recover back, and then we'll go back to our original. Let's try the columns and see if we have more luck, because he really destroyed us. And maybe I'll go to $5 bets or even 10 to try to get up a little here, but boy, he really killed us with the street method. So we're trying this here and see what happens. We're not moving. We're never playing this first column, and the odds are the same. I mean, if you look at the stats, the odds are pretty much the same of all these 3 columns hitting. There's no one column that hits more than another. I understand that, but we're not moving. We're staying pat right where we are on the second and third for right now. And if we get a little bit of streak going here, that would be awesome to try to get us out of this hole. We're going to have to double a few times, but again, when you double, you get a little more money for each win. But my goodness, not a good start here. Not a good start for sure with that. But that's okay. Let's grind it out. Let's recover. You can see the stats. First 12s, 33s. Columns, 33s. I mean, it's right there. Really similar for sure. And there's a 0. There's a 0. Okay. You just want to really knock us for a loop today, don't you? Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right. No. My dog's into some pencils. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. My dog grabbed some pencils that my son had left lying around. My son was over last night and was drawing and left some colored pencils. My dog would chew them to bits and get sick, and we don't want to do that. So he's a sneaky little lab. This guy gets into everything. He's got so many bones and things, but he decides to chew pencils and things. There's a win. We really got to grind this out here. So he's hitting our columns. We don't have a great amount of bankroll, but we're going to go to 5 each. And we're going to try to get back some of this we lost here. I'm not trying to chase, but I'm not trying to have a 3-hour video here. But man, that was brutal. I want to kind of refresh this and just clear it from my mind. But I also want to see the progression here today for you all to see what a crappy start we had with the streets. I may never play those streets again. I don't know. But just unbelievable luck. I mean, did I play it right? Did I play it wrong? Should I have kept going? I don't know. Don't know what the answer is for sure. But just really horrible luck. So there's a win. Maybe we can slowly get out of this with this, just playing the columns. Again, we are going to go down to go up, basically, here. But we can keep picking off these little wins. That's fine with me, for sure. And maybe we can get some more wins than losses. But there are streaks. There are definite streaks that happen for these columns. You'll get a run of them for sure, but I'm banking on we don't get a run of 4 or 5 in a row. I'm hoping that we get the good columns, the second and third run of 4 or 5 in a row, not the bad column that we don't have, is what I mean. So let's get a run of good columns here. That's a win at 15. So let's climb out here. Let's slowly grind up. We're going to try to get back up there. Let's get this red to go up. I mean, we're down today, but we're not out. We're not out for sure. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep climbing. We're gonna give it a shot. I could have kept going with the street method, but it just wasn't our thing. It wasn't our thing. I think it was time to bail. Trying to manage our bankroll. You know, we're down a little bit today, but we're not out. So we're gonna give this a shot. I've seen it work before for other people. This similar method, playing 2 columns. And then we'll see what happens. There's another win. So we're kind of slowly just grinding back up here. We have a long way to go. I know that. I'm not going to waver on these $5 bets. I'm not going to go up to 10 and 10 or 20 and 20 because that's when you can get into trouble. So we have a dealer change. We're going to play right through the dealer change and hope that she can hit these 2 columns as well. for sure. Let me know in the comments if you've had a bad run like that to start off. There's nothing you could do would work. It's just really unbelievable. You got to put it behind you. You got to keep going up. Got to keep trying, and we'll see what we can do. See if we can get up there. Get on a little streak here. I know we're only covering about 65% of the board right now, not the 73, but the columns and 12s work better for me, and I can go over to the 12s as well. Can do that. We can do DeLambert method. There's our first loss in a while of the column. So now we'll repeat, and we're going to double the bet. And maybe DeLambert's the way to go with this instead of just doubling. Seemed to work for me yesterday. But this is just a horrible streak to start the day here. And I really would like to grind some profit out for you. And maybe we'll go play some numbers inside. We'll change it up more, and we'll do some other methods inside. Try to get some jackpots going to really help us out here. Boy, that thing jumped around. That's a win. That's a $30 win. We're going to stay right here. And I'll have to decide if we change it up and go to DeLambert method on something else. You know, is this going to do it for us? It's a very slow grind up. We're trying to get back up there. See what happens. I mean, the 12s might be the way to go. And maybe we'll switch on the 12s depending on where it lands. We'll do that method. And we'll use the DeLambert method on it. We'll play 2 12s maybe. And there's a win. We're gonna stay here though. We are getting these columns. A little bit of a streak of these columns here. So I could go down. I'm gonna stay at 10 here. I feel a little bit of a streak. So let's try to get another win and slowly climb out of this. Who's our dealer right now? It's Zara. Okay, Zara, let's go. Let's keep our streak going. Second and third column. Let's go up and try to climb back from the depths. We're the grinder. We're going to grind for sure. So I could even switch to DeLambert method right now and start switching columns and things like that. That's a win. So that's good. That's a nice little profit there. We have the slow climb going on here. Only down about 90 now. Let's give it another shot. Maybe she can continue that streak for us here of going up. And we'll slowly climb out of this maybe with this method. We're not moving. We're standing pat. We're not switching columns. Again, I could. You know, depending on where the ball lands, I could go longest to hit for sure. So there's a lot of ways you can play this. And some systems methods work better for other people. I'm going to see this one through for a little bit and see what we got. There's another win, the 24. We're on a little bit of a streak here. So we're only down about 80. We're slowly climbing up here. Let's continue. Let's keep right at it. And see if we can climb up a little bit here. Like to get to about only 50 down would be a good point to reassess. So if we can get to a net gain of minus 50, I think we can reassess what we want to do for the session here. And I'm sorry, I wanted to have a shorter session for you all, but it looks like we're in that territory of grinding back and trying to go long. And maybe I could try to fast forward some way for you all, but I know you want to see every play, you know, true to life. That's what it is. So 33 is another win. We're on a little bit of streak here. So now we're down to minus 70. We're really hitting these top two columns for sure. Can we get one more in a row here? That would be really cool as we're slowly grinding back out of the depths here. I could raise the bet, but I'm not going to push it the way this day's been going. Want to protect some of our bankroll, not go bankrupt here. So let's see if she can do it again, Zara. Let's keep in that second and third. I know there's crazy odds, 33, 34% of each hitting. Let's get lucky and do it up. We're really grinding back up here. That looks like another win. We've had one heck of a streak here in a row. Another $30 win. We're going to go at it again. One more shot. We get this win, I'm going to reevaluate. If we lose, we'll double and try to get back up there. But amazing streak going here. Not changing the bet because it's working. I think the second I raise that bet and be, who knows? Would have won each time or I could have lost each time. But I think we're going to stick with what's working, and that's what we're doing right now. Again, leave comments on what you would have done to start this crazy day. Trying to grind some profit eventually in this day back here. Yeah, so there's another win at 33. We're back to only minus $50 down. I'm going to take a break, refresh my drink, and I'll be right back. And we're back. A good target for profits, probably 15% of bankroll per session or method. You really want to do the hit and run strategy. So 15% at a time would be ideal. So in our case, 600, we want to do maybe 60, 65, dollars or so, maybe a little more each time. So we've climbed back here. We're only down 50 from where we started the day. Let's see if we can climb out of this hole. We're going to switch over to the 12s, and we're going to use the Lambert method. And we're going to say that we're using $5 units. We're going to put 4 units to start on each, $20. So 36 hit. That's the third. So that means that we're going to go second and third for 20. Now on a win, we're going to go down 1 unit. And on a loss, we're going to go up 2. So it's either going to be 30s or it's going to be 15. And let's get a win. And let's get some profit. And I know these are pretty high units for, a low bankroll, but I'm feeling good about the 12s. We had a good run with the columns. I think it was time to switch. So let's see what we can do. So there's a win. We'll go down to 15 on each. That second means we go to first and third for 15. And let's get some wins together. Let's get some streaky going up, up, up. That would be awesome. We've climbed back from the depths. We're the grinder. We're grinding it out. And let's see what we can do. And I think, if we can get to maybe some positive in 25, that'd be awesome. My dog is barking at things. I don't know what he's barking at. Air. He's a funny guy. He's a guard dog. So there's a 12. That's a win. So we'll go down to 10. So first 12 means we go to the first and second for 10. And we're getting close. Fat fingers. So yeah, we really have climbed back from the depths here. It's pretty amazing. We decided to stop that street method, and we're right back to just a little bit down today. So let's see if we can go up. We're on 10. So if we lose, we'll go to 20. If we win, we actually go down to 5 on each. Another unit. We're playing DeLambert. We're playing the 12s. We like the 12s. We're at about $607. So not terrible from where we were. That's a win. That's a first 12. So we're gonna stay on the first and second, and we are almost back to even here. So we're gonna go 5 and 5, and I cannot believe the comeback we've had. So I hope you've stuck with me in this video to just see the grind, what we've had to accomplish and come to. This streak here, I could have raised my bet, sure, but I think the second I raised my bet and went crazy, we would have been right back down the way I was feeling. So just to cut feeling in a vibe, I'm not playing scared. I'm using a lot of this bankroll. I'm just trying to enjoy these videos and make a little run. So there's a nice little hit, and we're back to even, that $15 win. So we will stay at 5. We're going to go to first and third for 5. So I hope you're all really enjoying this, but that was painful start, but we really have climbed back. 28 and 11 now. So there you go. Got my rum and coke. It's Saturday. We're playing some roulette. Again, I really didn't want a long video for you all today, but you can't plan it. Sometimes it happens. That's a loss, but that's okay. So we're going to go to 15 on each, and we go to the first and third. This would be a nice hit here. Let us get us back into some positive profit. And let's get a streak of wins going again here. Zara. Nice tattoos. Looking good. I wish they were happy. Smile. I mean, there's a little smile. Come on. Be happy. Get the vibe going. It's roulette. You're spinning, having a good time. Let's be happy. I really want to see happiness here. If you're happy, I'm happy. Oh, no, that's another loss. Zara. She didn't like me criticizing her. Back down. So we need to go to 25 on each. We're now at the first and third for 25. Gosh, we get so close, and then it just back down. Every time on these streams, guys, this is grinding. This is roulette. Yeah, we're trying everything here to get you guys a profit. We're going to get there. It's going to start clicking for us. We have a little bit of profit here and there, I know. But I'd really like to see that, 150 target. We're struggling to get there. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe this is fixed. I don't know, but I'm enjoying this. So we go down a unit to 20 on each. That was the first dozen. We're going to stay on the first and second for 20 on each. And that was a nice hit. That was a nice win. Climbing up again. We're only down about 15. If we lose, we'll go up to 30 on each. If we win, we'll go down to 15 on each. I really would like to see us in the green. I mean, we deserve it. This is fighting so hard here. Maybe it's the Jets jersey and hat, because they're so unlucky. My team never wins, so maybe that's what it is. She hit it. Okay, that's a second 12, so we go down to 15 on each, and we go to the first and third for 15 on each. It's a nice win. So we're in a little profit here. We are $5 up. Let's get a streak of green going here. We deserve it. Let's go. And, you never want to stay on one system too long, but I really do think this 12s method, it works for me. I make a little profit here and there, and I'm happy with it. I can go play some inside numbers. Can do that too. There's tons of things we can do. Just trying to see what is going to work today. The streets, they didn't work for us today, obviously. The columns, they actually worked. And the 12s are working. That's a win. That's the third. So we'll go to the second and third for 10 each. And we have a little bit of a profit under our belt here. Net gain of 20. So let's go. Let's try to get to, I don't know, can we get to $50, $60 profit? I mean, let's go. Let's get some climb up here. This was ridiculous. This is just insanity. 31 and 13. So we're pushing through. See what happens. Let's get some good streaks going. The wheel has no memory. Doesn't know anything. Then there's a loss, but that's bound to happen. So we go to 20 on each. That was the first 12, so we stay at the first and second for 20 on each, and let's hope that we get one of these 12s and get us back up again. I mean, it's like the Chumbawamba song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. So this is what we're doing, Chumbawamba. Knock down and back up, and let's see if we can grind up. And that really hurt, but I'm keeping this up there to show us where we came from, down here, 125, 128, and now we are up to even pretty much. That's pretty incredible climb up. So let's hope we can climb up on the green and not the red. If we start to roller coaster, we'll have to call it and think of something else to do. So there's a win. That's a gain. So we go down to 15 on each. That was the first. Doesn't, so we're going to stay 15 on the first and second and get a streak going. So we're back up to 20. Let's go up. I won't talk about you not being happy, Zara. You're a lovely woman. You're working hard. I think you're doing an amazing job. So positive vibes, good thoughts. She can't hear me, but trying to say it into the universe. The universe loves us. The universe doesn't hate us. It wants us to win. It wants us to win. It wants us to keep making these videos for everybody and having a good time. Okay, the universe hates us. It's 25. Universe hates us. Okay, so we need to go to the second and third. What was that bet? That was 15. We need to go to 25 on each. Come on, Zara. Let's do it. Not back, not down here again. Up. We want to go to the green. We want to go to the green side. We just we're trying here. We're making nice M pattern here. But I like to see the stock market, zigzag up is what I want to see. Let's get one of these second or third 12s to hit, Zara. That would be really cool. All right, we'll take the 20. Way to go, Zara. So now we go to down 20 on each, and we're at first and third for 20 on each. And again, let me know in the comments if you like this method. We're up 15 with it now, but we've come back from far down. I can't complain. We are here. We're grinding. We're trying. We're going to do our best to make some profit. Thank you all for watching. Again, I really can't thank you enough. I'm sure it's boring to sit here and watch me play roulette, but I hope you fast forward in sections, or maybe you want to see this whole progression, what we did here. However you want it, just please keep on watching, liking, subscribing. It means a lot to me, and I'm having a blast making these for you. There's a win, so we'll go down to 15 on each, and we'll stay at the first and 12. We're now up to $35. So we're making a little bit here. Let's see if Zara can get us a first and a second 12 to really get us going here. And I think if we can get to $50 profit, that's a good stopping point and a regroup and to see what we can do next. Because that would be an accomplishment. I mean, we're now at 34 and 15. So we've really come back on the wins, but we had to dig ourselves up, and it's been like a roller coaster here. But I'd like to see the continual climb. I'd like to see it. That's an 18. That's a win. We're now up to that $50 mark. That's a $45 win on that. So that was $15 each. That's a second. All right. We're going to continue. We're going to go to 10 on the first and second, up to 50. So let's hit this one, and when we hit it, because I think we're going to hit it, we're going to take a little break. And we'll regroup and see what we're going to do next. But we've made it back, folks. Down $128 and now up 50. And there's a loss. It's okay, though. What do you know? That was third 12. What was the bet? We were at 10, so we got to go to 20 on each. We're going to go to the second and third for 20. And let's just hit this one and really make it back here. Okay? This is the zigzag, right? This is the pattern. It's okay. Sometimes you got to lose to win it back with the Lambert. And that's what we're going to do. So let's get a second or third 12. Let's continue. And I'm not going to say anything negative about you, Zara. Doing a fine job. I'm happy. We're playing roulette. And we're just trying to make a little bit of profit. And there's a hit. That's 20. Hit. That's a nice 60 win. We're back up to 50. We can go down to 15 on each for first and third. And I'd really love to hit this one. This is our plateau here. This is our 50. Let's get one more and get up there, and we'll definitely take a break at that point because we've really made one miraculous comeback. So I know it might not seem like a lot of money to some, but, when you have a small bankroll, you're playing small unit sizes, anything you can get, any profit roulette is good. you definitely want to take some money and you want to get out. So it's 28. That's a hit. We're going to be up 65 now. We're going to take a break, come back, reassess our strategy, and thank you all for watching. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We just had a dealer change. Zara has left us. We're at $707. About a $65 gain here today. To recap, horrible start with the 9th Street method. Just destroyed us back $128. Then we played the columns. We climbed out. I think we're about $60 or $50 down. Switched over to 12s and had the roller coaster ride to get us up to $65 profit. Pretty amazing. I hope you've enjoyed that journey, enjoyed that ride. Again, our dealer, Kamal, is back. We've had him before. I don't remember if I had good or bad luck with Kamal, but we're going to try something a little different. We're going to go back to a little double Fibonacci 12s and columns longest hit. So Fibonacci, again, is you add the last two bets together. So the bets are 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, and so on and so forth. So that's the progression. So we're going to get some jackpot numbers in this where they intersect. I love doing things with jackpot numbers. I mean, there's other ways to do it. This is what we're going to do. And I'm going to have to keep track on my little piece of paper sheet, rudimentary. And I know there's software and programs that do that, but this is how I'm going to do it. And probably not going to be talking as much to you all, but that's okay. So we're going to be starting with $1 bets and working our way up the Fibonacci process for longest to hit. And this moves fast. So I'm going to have to try to be sharp here. So we're going to let him spin one more time here and start from there and see what our longest hit is in both the column and the dozens. And we'll give it a shot as to where we are in the progression. And let's see if we can get some jackpots and make some money with this. That would be really cool. So let him spin here. Kamal. See what happens. Hopefully we can climb up more from the $65. Let's see what we can do with this system. And obviously, the higher the progression gets, the more of a jackpot you're going to get. So I'm fine with little wins, small wins. So we have a 22. We have a 29. So the first 12 gets one. And like I said, we have a 22 and a 29. So the column, third column. So we're playing third column and the first 12 for one each. And we're going to move whatever hits. So we're in the third column and the first 12 for one each to start. I'm going to try to track all this here. That's a 9. That's a jackpot. So that's a good start. They both move. So we have 9, 9. We have 22. So this column here starts at 1. We have 9. We have 22. And we would be third 12, and I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. So it moves fast. So we're in the second column for 1 right now. And we would actually be in that 12. We'd be in the third 12. 9 and 22. We'd be in the third 12. So I'll probably just start there, actually. That's a 25, so it would have hit there. So let's start over here. Let's do 1 in the third 12, and we'll stay in the second column. That's what we're going to do. Third 12 and second column for 1. Yeah, we'll do third 12 for 1, second column for 1. That's just the way I'm playing it. So that was a loss, so up a $68 gain right now. A little bit of loss there. And we're starting small with the Fibonacci, and it's going to go up. So we're going to move them last to hit. There's a 15. So they both lost. So we're going to repeat the bet. We're on 1 and 1. So this is our second one in the Fibonacci for both. Remember, it's 1, 1, then 2. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and so on and so forth. So we're on the second one bet in the Fibonacci for all these. And we're on the third 12 and the second column. Let's see if we can grind some profit with this method and get some jackpots where they intersect. Just trying something different here. There's a 27. So our third 12 hits, but our column's going to have to go up to 2. So that's a 27. We had a 15. So that means our first 12 goes back to 1. And now our second is at 2. Our second column is at 2. So let's get a jackpot. Let's get a first 12 and a second column. That would be ideal. And again, I might change the Fibonacci. The 1, 1, I understand why it's done, but it just gets complicated to track. So maybe we just go 1, 2, 3. I mean, at this point, pulling hairs here. So let's climb up a little bit. We're grinding up. That's 27. I believe that's a total loss. So that will stay at 1. This now goes up to 3. So we're on 3 on the second column, and that will be our second one. And I'm making a decision for Fibonacci. We're going to go 1, 2. We're going to skip that 1 and just go 1, 2, 3. Because it's too much to track. It's $1. I mean, whatever. You know, give you more bets, more chances. I understand, but this is what we're doing. So we need to go up. We're going a little bit down, but this is going to happen with this system. But again, the more it goes up, you know, the higher that jackpot is going to be for us. That's a 21. That is another loss. So we're going up again. So our 3 goes to 5, and our first 12 goes to 2. So that second column at 5 would be great to hit right now. So losing a little bit of money here, but we're betting small, so not terrible. So we really want to get a first 12 and a second column to hit to get that jackpot. So any one of these numbers, 2, 5, 8, 11, would be a jackpot for us. Hope you're all having fun on this Saturday. Playing a little roulette. I think it's been about a little over an hour or so we've been playing. Was hoping for a short session, but wasn't to be. That's a 0. Okay. Kamal's hurting us. So this is going to go to 3. And now this is going to go to 8. And let's get a good streak going here. We're going down. Kamal, let's go up. Slowly going down. Let's go up. But again, you're going to go down in this system and you're going to go up because it's based on some good streaks for us here. Based on some good streaks. So let's get some good streaks. We're still at 684, so, you know, not terrible. We're definitely still in some profit here today, which is awesome. We win with 32, so we hit our second. And our first 12 is now going to go up to 5. So we had 32, we have 21, so we're going down here for 1. So now we're at 5 in the first 12, and we're in the first column for 1. So that was a nice hit. That brought us up to $66 profit, a little small profit there. Now we'd love to see a first 12 hit. That would be cool. So 27, that's a loss on both. So we have to go up to 8 on our first 12. And we're just going to go to 2 on our first column. We're skipping that second one. So we're at 8 and 2. And Kamal, hook us up. Let's go up again. None of this down stuff. We want to hit this guy right here. Our jackpot is 14710. Not a lot of jackpot numbers, but if you hit that first 12, it'll be good, or that first column, that would be good. That's what we want to see happen here. I just changing up the strategies. You know, I know I'm bouncing around, but I think if you stay on one too long, it can bite you. That's a 17, not good for us at all. So that 8 is going to become a 13. And our 2 becomes a 3. So we really want our jackpot to hit here. That'd be ideal, as we're down to $50 profit, but I think we can go up. We can get that first 12 to hit and really make some money. I think that'd be so cool, and let's try it. See what happens. Having fun playing roulette on a Saturday, grinding out some profit. You can see we've had a horrible start to the day, but we came from the depths, and we're up a little bit here. That was a big jump, and we got our jackpot. We got our first 12, and we got our first column. That's a nice $48 win. So we have 10, 17. Okay, so 10, 17. So we go third. 10, 17, we go here. 1 and 1. So we're on the third and the third. That was a nice hit. That's what we want to see happen. We're on the third 12 for 1 and the third column for 1. So we're now up to 722. Let's climb. Let's keep it going up here. We're up $82 for the session right now, which is really incredible from where we were. We were down 128, and now where is it? We're down 128. Somewhere here is 128, I know. Yeah, 128, and we're up. That's a loss. That's a 7. So now we're going to go repeat the bet, and we're going to go 1 and 1. That's how we're playing it. So we're on $2 and $2. So hopefully we can continue our climb up in the green with this. We'll see what happens. Again, we're going to have to go down a little bit to go up with this system, but you know what I've seen, it usually does come back. Usually does come back depending on how far you want to go in that Fibonacci sequence. I know there are streaks, 7, 8, 9 in a row of losses. I get it, but we're going to try to avoid that today, and we're going to keep it going. So let's see if we can get another jackpot here. That's a 14, and that is another loss, but that's okay. So we're going to go up to 3 on each. So we're now at 3 in the third 12 and 3 in the third column. And maybe we can hit one of these jackpot numbers and climb us up again. I like this system a lot. It's kind of can be a slow grind, but you can get up there with the bets. Kind of slowed us down from, betting those $5 units, which is fine. We can go back to that. We can do something else on the inside. Just switching things around, seeing what works. We've really climbed out, and I don't know if I'm going to play the streets again. Maybe that was just a one-time thing, but boy, that destroyed us. That was crazy. That was just some bad luck there. That's a 7. That is another loss. So Kamal is hurting us again, but that's okay. Oh, that was a win. I'm sorry. That was a 28. We did win on that. So, right. So we have to go up to, you know what? I'm going to stop. We're going to reset. Reset to where we were on that one. Totally missed what happened there. I saw the ball jump around. Thought it was a different number, but it turned out to be 28. So yeah, so we're on the third column. We're going to have to go to 5 because that didn't hit. But the third 12 hit. So we're going to have to move. So I missed it, but that's okay. So I'm going to stay on that third column for 5. And so we have 19. We had 28. We're going to go back to the first 12. Sorry about that, folks. I wasn't paying attention. The ball was jumping around. But that's okay. Doing okay here. Let's get a third column to hit. That hasn't hit in a while. I might have missed a tracker also. But that's okay. Let's get that third column to hit. And in fact, if we can get to $85 right now, I'm going to take a break. I need to go check on my dog. Make sure he's not chewing any other pencils. But that is a loss, so we will go ahead and rebet. So now this goes to 8, and you're going to go to 2. So 8 on the third and 2 on that first 12. Let's get up another win here. Let's knock us up to the 80s. That would be cool. Yeah, really do need to go check on my dog and take a break. But I want to keep the streak going. Hopefully we can get a jackpot here. That's what I'd like to take a break on, if possible, but I might need to. Life of a puppy, life of a dog, getting into trouble. Indeed. That's a 9. That is a jackpot. That's perfect. That's what we wanted. That's a good hit. That's a $30 hit. We're now up $93 for the day. Going to take a break. Kamal's going to spin a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Kamal is talking about cricket and games that he likes to play. A recap, we're up a nice profit of 93. At one point today, we were down about 128 playing the streets. We've played the columns method, we played the dozens method, and now we're playing the dozens and columns method Fibonacci. And we're slowly climbing with it. I think we're going to stick with it. I don't know if it's the right move or the wrong move. We're up to about $735, trying to climb our way up to $150 profit for the day. And we're going to keep giving it a shot. So, again, we're going to start furthest hit. So we have 35. We have 3 and 5. We have 24. And we have 35, 3, 35, 3, 5. Oh, that's 25. No. No. Oh, it reset to $25 chips. Unbelievable. I thought I was on the $1 chips. We now have a $50 bet on the second 12 and the third column. God, I pray that one of these hits. I thought I was on the $1 chips. Unbelievable. We got one, thankfully. We got our second 12. Okay, we're now up to $118 in profit. I thought we were on the $1 chip. It reset to 25. That is crazy. Okay, we're starting over. 21, 35. So this is 21, 35. I'm just bonkers. That was crazy. I thought we were on the $1 chip, and we had a $50 bet out there, and we hit it. So we're up 118 right now. Oh, has that ever happened to you when you put your marker on the wrong chip and you're betting the wrong amount? Oh my gosh, that was crazy. So a little bit of roulette luck. Roulette gods helped us out here. That's a 23. We're going to stay with one here. 23, 21, 35, 3, 5. So wait, 23, 21, 35. We're going to go first 12. We're going first 12 in first column here.
I hope you had a great time with Kimmel.
We had a great time with Kimmel, and let's hope we have a good time with you.
Free to check him out in
Okay.
check.
Now we are with Messi.
How are you doing?
We're at Messi. Messi seems to be happy.
Ask me about Kimmel. I know.
Messi can talk about Kemal, but somehow we're up $117 on that crazy bet, and we're gonna take it like it never happened. But we're restarting it 1 and 1. So there's a 3. So that's a hit on our first 12. That's a loss on our third column. So we go up here. We have 3. We have 23. So third 12. Okay, Messi's an awesome guy, but we're gonna mute Messi here. So it's just gonna be me talking. So we're on the first column for 2, and now we're on the third 12 for 1. And let's get some jackpots. Boy, that was crazy. That was really insanity, and that was a lucky hit. Not something I wanted to do. It's 21. That is a loss. Repeat the bet. Goes to 3 and goes to 2. Okay, so Messi, let's keep the streak going. Losing a little bit. Let's go up. Let's get to that 150 in this session. Let's try if we can do it. Let's get some streaks of wins going. Let's get some jackpots. Boy, that was crazy. So glad that second 12 hit. I would have been pretty devastated and crushed after all that work that we did to get back there. What a mistake. Always check what chip your mouse is on when you go to make a bet. A lesson learned. That's a 20. That's a loss, so repeat the bet. 3 is going to go to 5. 2 is going to go to 3. Yeah, let me know in the comments if that's ever happened to you. Pretty crazy. So we're looking for a third 12 and a first column. That'd be great. You know what? It wasn't paying attention. And you really got to pay attention when you're playing online roulette. I think in a casino, you have a lot more time. You know, the croupier, the dealer, is shuffling chips all over the place, paying out the payouts with chips. You have a lot more time to think and make decisions. But online here, it's 20 seconds. It's all electronic. It's all digital. And it goes really fast. That's a 9. That's another loss. We're going back down here, but we're going to go back up. So we need to go to 8. And we need to go to 5. So we're 5 and 8. Let's keep the mojo going. Let's keep the magic going. We're still okay. We're up $102 for the day. We're going to get this third 12 eventually, or our first column eventually, and make a little bit of a profit here. So let's keep the stock market green going up. That would be cool. So messy. Let's do it. We're up to about $731 now. Another loss. That's okay. We have some money to play with. Repeat the bet. That's a loss. So 5 goes to 8, and 8 goes to 13. Again, I do like this system, especially when it wins and hits. But like any system, it can fail. We understand the risk. We understand streaks. I just feel things that didn't happen will eventually happen. And I think one of these things is going to happen. And we're going to go back up. So let's hope that. Let's keep it going. Worked really hard to get back to where we were today. And we're having fun. We're playing roulette. So there indeed is our third 12, which is awesome. So third 12 is going to move. This, unfortunately, our third column is going to go to 21. So we're going to go to 21 here. So we had third 12 here. We had 36.5, so we're going to second 12 for 1. Second 12 for 1. And now we're on 21 for the first column. First column has not hit in quite some time. So we really would like that to happen. Back down to 89. So let's get a first column hit. Get us back up there. 35, that is a loss. Roulette giveth and roulette taketh away. So we're going to go up to 2 here. 21 now becomes 34. $13 plus 21 is 34. And this is some progression here. Lots of streaks here. We're still up about 70. Let's get that first column to hit. That would be ideal. Let's get that first to hit. There's a first column hit. That is a jackpot right there. We got very lucky. We're going to take it. We're now up $142. That was a nice $108 win, which is awesome. Thank you, Messi, very much. So we have 13. We have 35. I'm going to sit out a bet. Take a breath. We're now up $142 for the day. I really want to push through that 150. I really think we can get there. We've been so close. I know that we're behind. We were supposed to make $150 every day. Profit is profit. Wins are wins. And after the day we had to be down 128, to be all the way back up here is pretty incredible. Let's do one more session, one more try here. So that's a 24. We had 24. We had 13. So middle, 24, 13.35 first. First 12 at 1, and our second column for 1. Let's grind it small here and get back over that 150 mark, and that'll be the day. We'll just stop it. So we need some small wins here. So there's a small win of the second. So that's good. Puts us to 143. So if we repeat that bet, we got to go to 2 here. 2 here. And we had 14. We had 24. We got to go down to the first column for 1. So if we can get a couple little small wins here, we just need about $7 or so to get to 150. Again, I'm fine with probably even stopping it here, but I think that we can get up there. We are so close to pushing through. There's another small win. So our first 12 is going to go to 3. And we're moving our column. So we had 16, we had 14. We go back up to the third column. So 3 and 1 in the third column there. We're up $143 for the day. Really great day. Very incredible. I might even switch systems to grind out just a buck or two here and there. There's a 34. That's a loss. We don't want to lose our profit and go too far down. Let's see if we can knock a first 12 here. So let's go to 5. And let's go to 2. We're on the third for 2. I don't know how much longer I'll keep doing this. I don't want to blow our profit on this. You know, we're still up 139. I might call it, I think, and do something else for fun to try to get up there. We could play 27 numbers, you know, and see if that works better than the streets. It's kind of similar. Or we can just hit one of these. That would be awesome. We didn't hit it there. All right, so we have a $132 profit. Do we continue doing this crazy method? I don't think so. So we're going to pause, take a break, and I'm going to come back and figure out what to do. Okay, we're back. Made a decision. You know, we really have been close to 150 a few days here. And I've said that I do need to try and push through to get to 150. I do want to try a little bit of a different system method. I want to play some splits on the board on the inside for fun. Maybe a spin or two and see what happens. I know that if we do lose, we'll knock out the profit we had for the day. But I do think I want to give it a shot. And glad you guys can come for the ride. I might have to do this in a couple bets. That's the problem. I can't put it down that fast. The clock just goes so fast on it. So I might just start with $1 in each. I really wanted to put 2 on, or even 3 on each split to start. But the way this wheel goes, it's so fast. And, you know, I have my splits written down here. And I'm also going to play the 0, you know, and hope we get a 0. I haven't seen 0 in a long time. So kind of like a 0 jackpot system here right now. So we're going to try to... I'm inactive for too long. Okay. Make sure we're on the $1 chip. So we're going to start 0, 0, 1, 4, 8, 9, 12, 15. So it's going to have to be a couple times we do this bet here to get this, and I'll save it. 18, 21, 17, 20. We missed it. So I got half of it done. Let's hope that one of these hits, but we're going to have to do this a few times. Again, still in a little bit of profit, you know, which is good today. Just really wanted to try this out, see what happens. There's going to be some whacks, you know, there's going to be some numbers that we don't cover for sure, but let's give this a shot and see what happens. Just something different. I really haven't played the numbers like this yet. That's a little bit of a loss. It's okay. Let's repeat the bet. Let's continue. We want, we did 12, 15, 18, 21, 17, 20 split, 24, 20, 28, 31, 32, 35. We got one more I wanted to do, and that'll be it. So, yeah, we're playing some splits here. Let's see what happens. And then I wanted to play, 2 on each to start and go up unit if it didn't hit, like that, and down unit if it hit. That's what we're going to do. I wonder if I missed any. That's a 27. That's a hit. That's awesome. That's a little bit of a profit there. 18 gets us 136. Repeat the bet. Let me add a 32.35 right there. So that was a hit. We're going to go up 1 on a loss and stay right here on a win. So 136. And again, we have some whacks that aren't covered. I do understand that. And our jackpot number, that 0 would be awesome if it hits. Not sure how far I'll go with this. Again, we're in a nice profit. Don't want to kill too much of our profit, but I just want to play some splits and see what happens here. I think it's interesting. But again, there's a lot of numbers that aren't covered. I understand that, like 14, not covered. So let's get a streak of numbers that do hit. So let's repeat the bet. And we got a double. We're going to double. And let's get a win here and see what happens. So we're playing some splits here. But again, we have numbers that aren't covered. We're covering, 51% of the board. Not ideal, but we're going to try this and see what happens here. And we're not going to go down too much, I've decided. But just something different here. A 0 would be really cool. Haven't seen the 0 in a while. Let's see what happens. Just some different numbers here, different strategy. That's another loss. Tough one, man. Tough one. All right. Let's give it another shot. And I want to go up 1 more unit on each. And see if we can get one of these babies to hit. So it's a $30 bet. And we're climbing down a little bit on our profit. I understand. Let's get this one and see what happens. Let's get one of these splits or these numbers to hit and get us up there again. Just something different to try. I'm happy with it. I mean, we were down in the depths today. We came back. Really fun. Boy, that's another loss. Wow. Eesh. Yeah, messy. Crazy. Boy. Well, we've given it a shot. We're giving it a run. Let's go up 1 more unit. I think this is fun. I missed it. I missed one. The 32.35, but that's okay. We've had a fun ride, a fun run for sure. And, we were close to that 150 goal. Wanted to try this. Just something different. Let's get one of these numbers to hit. Let's get a 0. And see what happens. It's roulette. Anything can happen. I think that's one of our splits. We finally got one. That's 8 and 9. That's a nice $72 win. This didn't cover. So we're back up to 109 here. That's great. I think we're good for the day. We're going to call it a day at 109. We're not going to push it. And we still profited. We're at $751 in stake. That's a great day after being down 128. We'll come back more tomorrow with some more strategies and more fun. Thank you guys for riding with me. We'll see you later.